When I came out here on the property and saw the hills, because I've always loved the hill country. I went to school at the University of Texas in Austin, so I always loved that area. And this is as close to that.
When the gates open, it's absolutely beautiful. It's hilly, the golf course is beautiful. All the rock work, the walls that they've done, you can see the vineyard, you can see the lake, you can see the lavender farm.
So born and raised in San Diego, and I never envisioned that I would ever move anywhere or live anywhere but California. So we were looking at different projects, and I came across this one. I was just amazed. I've lived in resort properties in the past, and so I really missed the lifestyle of having all the amenities, you know, with golf and tennis and everything else.
You know, I'd say the difference between Florida and here in this community would be the scenery's prettier here
Right.
than what we have in Florida,
Definitely don't have Houston Methodist Hospital.
or all the
Right,
major
and all
hospitals
the-
in
yeah.
proximity, you know, to here. Being here, we're close to our middle daughter and son-in-law live in the Woodlands, so it's close.
I would just always think, if we could have this near Houston,
Yeah.
this would be just ideal. And then when we saw this place, and it's like, gosh, we don't have hills in Florida.
No, we don't.
We ended up in Chambers Creek, large part because, well, the proximity of all of the things around us, that's a big reason that we chose where we are. And we looked over near Austin, and we looked in Tennessee, and we looked at a couple of different places. We started to notice that, one, the price point was good. The community, as we've talked about, was great.
Everything in Texas is on sale, meaning the fact that compared to California, it couldn't be beat. It's the best value in the US.
I've really felt like we've experienced community in Chambers Creek. First of all, there are events that are sponsored by Chambers Creek. It is specifically for the owners, so we get to know our neighbors.
They advertise a lot of the social events that happen and go on here. A lot of the other places don't have any of that.
But I'm looking forward to maybe trying some yoga, because I hear that that's on the horizon. And I know that pickleball looks a bit of fun. We've only done it once or twice.
I'm looking forward to the lake. There are some facilities on the lake that rent boats for the weekend. And
Especially when the grandkids are in town. It's definite, you have to.
And all that planning that went into this community.
Caldwell Communities has actually, you can tell that they've deliberately designed this whole thing to be the way it is, and that's absolutely outstanding.
People are just nicer out here. It's 10 minutes to the doctor or 10 minutes to some really big restaurant. If I only get to say one thing, I would say that Chambers Creek is not just a subdivision, but if you really want a community where people are interacting and there's things to do and growing and changing, that's what this is. And so there's a big difference between subdivision living and a community.
this is Texas at its best.